Hi guys, Tom Morrison here, and I want to go through some tips for back pain. So I have today had a bit of a flare up myself, purely down to just training too much recently. So I want to take you through what I do basically to assess what's going on. And the number one thing I can say to anyone that does have recurring back pain or flare ups and things like that is to not worry about it. What I've found, I've had at least 4 since my back injury, and each time it's happened I've actually got better at dealing with it and getting rid of the pain. So you have to remember your body gets better at adapting to things, and the more in tune you are with it, then the easier you're going to find to work yourself through pain. So the first thing is not to freak out. Remember, your body heals and the pain will go away anyway. So this is the most confident I've actually felt about it in a long time. So first thing I need to do is find a test that will that I can use to see if the things I'm doing are actually helping or aggravating. Obviously, if the things I'm doing aggravate me more, then maybe I do want to back off. But if I have a test, then at least I know if I'm actually helping or not. Okay, so I'm going to run through a few things now and see what's going on. So the very first thing I did was close my eyes and have my feet completely together, and what I found was I kept leaning over to this side and I kept rolling onto the outside of my left foot. So I strained my calf a little bit the other day, and that seems to be what's going on. So anytime you get a lower body injury, so if you hurt your knee, stub your toe, anything like that, what can happen up at your hip is everything can like clump up at the side, and that lifts your leg up a little bit. So that feels like maybe that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe it is, but that's what it feels like to me. Going through most things, deep lunge, I've lost a bit of range of motion with. Squat feels comfortable enough actually, it doesn't actually bother me in the slightest. Downward dog that I tried there, could barely get the knees completely straight, so I'm going to use that as my test. That was one that happened before for me, that I used as a test. So any sort of, when I do get a flare up, it always seems to be forward flexion that aggravates me. So I'm going to run through a few things that are actually on my ultimate daily mobility routine that I'll post in the comments, so you can check that out. Basically going to take myself through that and see how I feel afterwards, and see if there's any more things that I can start to figure out. So after all that, I am pain-free. You'll just have to take my word for that on it, obviously. So I can get my fingers down to the ground, get my palms down to the ground now. My downward dog feels okay. I can straighten out the legs. I am aware that my left calf is still crazy tight. With my legs together and eyes closed, I feel more like I'm going this way now, but I definitely feel more balanced, and I'm not rolling onto the outside of that foot anymore. So guys, that's just a simple warm-up basically that I went through, that you would use for any sort of session, even for weightlifting or something like that. The exercises are dead simple. You just have to know how to implement them and how to use them, and you can get better at them as well. So like I said, the longer I can keep myself pain-free, the faster this is gonna go away basically. So I won't really know until tomorrow morning when I get up again. I'll keep you updated how I feel. But like I said, if you go down the painkillers and lying in bed route, then you're just prolonging things, as long as obviously nothing is seriously wrong. If you think there is, you should go and see a professional anyway. But if you move and you feel like you can make things better, it may take a bit of time, but like I said, the faster you can make yourself pain-free, then the faster you're going to actually recover. So I quite comfortably feel like I could train right now, and tomorrow I'll show you what I do just to be safe, basically, for want of a better word. And it's not taking time off, it is training, it's just structuring the training slightly differently. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. Any experiences of your own, I do love to hear as well, because it is something I'm very passionate about. I hate to see people having to stop doing things they love because of certain things. So it is very important to me as well that yeah, that's why I wanted to make the video. So I did it at home just to show you that you don't need fancy equipment for it. Just a bit of body awareness and simple exercises can make a world of difference, guys. Okay, so let me know.